So how do Republicans keep Biden's Build Back Broke bill dead? Or put it another way, save America, kill the bill, and kill the next bill, too. Let's ask Louisiana Congressman and House Republican Whip Steve Scalise. Steve Scalise, thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, sir. You're looking good. Yeah.
Hey, look, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Larry.
I love it. It's you, too. So, Steve Scalise, Chuck Schumer apparently, I guess, wants to use the House bill as the Senate substitute or something. So they're going to vote on the same bill, Build Back Better, Build Back Broke, and there'll be a motion to proceed. But you think that's a wise decision? I mean, isn't the same thing going to happen? Manchin's going to be against it, Sinema's going to be against it, three or four other senators are going to be against it. Why is he doing this, do you think?
Well, I think they're taking the cracks that Joe Manchin left open in the door on Sunday, where he indicated maybe $1.5 trillion might be something he's open to. And let's be clear, Larry, this bill is unsafe at any price. This would be devastating to the economy at $1 trillion, at $1.5 trillion. It would kill millions of jobs. And so if they try to renegotiate the bill, you know, and you heard Joe Manchin the other day call him out on all the budget gimmicks, which you and I have been talking about. But even if they pared this bill back, $1.5 trillion is not a moderate compromise. It's still a massive tax and spend bill. And that's, I think, what they're trying to go back to the drawing board on.
Well, yeah, but just seems to me, I mean, look, I don't care. Let them destroy themselves. We're going to whoop them anyway, okay? But all these things, you know, no work requirements for welfare and so forth, middle-class entitlements, $550 billion for the Green New Deal. I mean, insane. Things that people are opposed to. And it's going to happen again. I'm fine with it. I'm just surprised Schumer. He's having a rough year, though. Don't you think, Schumer? He's got AOC over his shoulder on every single thing. And she may run against him in the New York State primary. Wouldn't that be fun, Steve Scalise? You confess
that would be a fun primary to watch. And you know that's still in the back of his head because she keeps floating things like that out there. And so as he's worried about the furthest left socialist Democrats, frankly, there's a lot of liberals that are saying this is crazy, you know, let alone swing voters and swing districts, independent voters who are coming our way in droves because they think this is madness, because it is madness to spend trillions of dollars that we don't have. It is what's driving inflation. And so as they keep going back to the drawing board, trying to come up with more ways to pass trillions in spending that families don't want in America, I think you saw last week, all this week, when you see these socialists calling Joe Manchin every name under the book, you heard the White House, in essence, calling him a liar. I mean, This shows you the underbelly, the ugly underbelly of today's Democrat Party, where if you veer an inch from the far left big government socialists, then they'll throw you under the bus. And they try to do it with Joe Manchin. He's a tough guy. But I think they're ultimately going to see if they can try to get $1 trillion, $2 trillion of new taxes and spending anyway. Again, unsafe at any price, save America, kill the bill, no matter what the latest version or iteration of their crazy spending plan is.
Yeah, I think kill the bill and kill the next bill, too. Steve Scalise, you and the leadership, have you thought about putting a Republican alternative down yourselves? Or Kevin McCarthy was on the other night, Stephen. He mentioned trying to single out, you know, there's 150 new programs, put some of them on the floor and try to get a vote on it to show how embarrassingly bad these things are. Is any of that stuff in the cards for the new year?
Well, first of all, they've already voted for all 150 of those new programs. They voted to put an energy tax on hardworking families who are already paying almost double for gasoline. They're paying more for their electricity. They don't want to pay more at the grocery store. And yet Democrats in the House already voted for all of that garbage, even if the Senate bill dies. So what we're going to be rolling out next year is a bold conservative agenda to show people how we can reduce energy costs, how we can get inflation under control, get people back to work and get our economy back open safely instead of all these. You're seeing states, again, trying to do shutdowns with the newest variant. Joe Biden has no control over COVID, even though he campaigned on COVID. He doesn't even have an FDA director 11 months into his presidency. That's malpractice. Yet, and you see that's why Joe Biden's numbers are in the tank, because people don't think he has the competence to do the job because he's proven that he doesn't. But the bottom line is we are going to be rolling out a bold agenda next year to show people why we should fire Nancy Pelosi and get the House back and at least put some checks and balances on this crazy big government socialist agenda.
This is what you and Kevin and others were talking about last summer when we were in Jackson Hole. So you're going to you're going to put something out, what, in the next couple of months?
Yeah, I think by summer, you're going to see all of that rolled out. We just started recently. We put out the Parents' Bill of Rights. And you saw after the Virginia election, this is a red hot issue, not just in Virginia, but in so many states where parents are sick and tired of the Biden administration calling them domestic terrorists if they go to a school board meeting to get involved in their kids' education, just to see the curriculum. You've got some school systems trying to get kids to sign a non-disclosure agreement, for God's sake. So I think those kind of the outrage that you're seeing all around the country for all these policies is real, and it's only going to grow. And we're going to be rolling out those conservative alternatives to show not only are what they doing bad for families, which it is, but what are Republican ideas, the really good, bold, conservative ideas that will confront all these crises, from border crisis to the inflation crisis to the energy crisis, and then all of the domestic and foreign policy debacles that we've seen from the Biden administration in less than 1 year.
That's great stuff. Steve Scalise, thank you for your service. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You've been terrific to this show, and we are very grateful, sir. Good luck.